The Gibeonites were a distinct group residing in Canaan. Unlike other Canaanite tribes, they chose not to engage in direct conflict with the Israelites. Word of the Israelites' victories, empowered by their God, had reached the Gibeonites. Fear gripped their hearts. They understood the might of the Israelites and the God they served. Survival became their priority. The Gibeonites devised a plan, a clever deception to ensure their safety. They would present themselves as weary travelers from a distant land far beyond the borders of Canaan. Their goal was to convince the Israelites that they posed no threat, seeking only safe passage. The Gibeonites meticulously prepared for their encounter with the Israelites. They donned worn-out clothes, making themselves appear as if they had journeyed for weeks. Their bread, intentionally left to mold, and their cracked wineskins added to their facade of weary travelers. The Gibeonites, disguised and prepared, approached the Israelite camp. Their performance was convincing. They told a tale of a long journey, claiming to have heard of the Israelites' God and their victories. They sought a treaty of peace, a guarantee of safe passage through the land. The Israelites, led by Joshua, listened to their plea. They examined the evidence presented, the worn clothes, the moldy bread, the cracked wineskins. The Israelites saw confirmation of the Gibeonites' story. What they lacked was divine consultation. Without seeking guidance from God, Joshua and the leaders made a hasty decision. They agreed to the Gibeonites' request and struck a covenant with them. This agreement, sealed with an oath, bound the Israelites to protect the Gibeonites from harm. The ink on the treaty was barely dry when the truth unraveled. Just 3 days later, the Israelites discovered the Gibeonites' true identity. They were not weary travelers from a distant land. They were inhabitants of Canaan, neighbors seeking protection from the very conquest the Israelites were ordained to carry out. The discovery sent shockwaves through the Israelite camp. Grumbling arose from the community. They questioned the judgment of their leaders. The decision to make a covenant without consulting God was now under scrutiny. The Israelites felt deceived, their trust betrayed by the cunning Gibeonites. The situation was complex. The Israelites faced a dilemma. They were bound by a sacred oath, a covenant made in the presence of their God, even though it was secured through deception. The weight of their commitment pressed upon them, forcing them to confront the consequences of their hasty actions. Section 4. Upholding the covenant, consequences and servitude. The Israelites, despite feeling tricked, chose to honor their commitment. Breaking a covenant, especially one made in the name of their God, was unthinkable. They had given their word, and their God valued faithfulness above all. The Gibeonites, though exposed, were spared from destruction. However, their deception did not go unpunished. The Israelites, upholding the covenant, also sought justice. The Gibeonites were condemned to servitude. They would become hewers of wood and drawers of water for the Israelites, a constant reminder of their deceit and the Israelites' commitment to their word. This act of servitude served as a visible consequence of the Gibeonites' actions. It also highlighted a crucial lesson for the Israelites. Their hasty decision, made without seeking divine guidance, had led them down an unexpected path, one fraught with challenges they had not foreseen. Section 5. Enduring lessons, divine guidance, and the sanctity of oaths. The story of the Gibeonites stands as a stark reminder for all who encounter it. It emphasizes the importance of seeking divine guidance in all matters, especially those of significant consequence. The Israelites' failure to consult with God before entering into the covenant led to unforeseen complications and challenges. Furthermore, the narrative underscores the sanctity of oaths and the importance of honoring commitments, even when made under challenging or deceitful circumstances. The Israelites, bound by their word, chose to uphold the covenant despite the Gibeonites' deception. The story of the Gibeonites serves as a valuable lesson. It reminds us to seek wisdom beyond our own understanding and to remain faithful to our commitments, no matter the cost. These lessons, though ancient, resonate with timeless relevance, offering guidance and wisdom for our own journeys.